beautiful Sagittarians, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your Lionsgate portal reading. I've already meditated on your cards and cleansed your space. Just a little reminder that this is a general reading. It is not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful that scammers are about to pretend to be me and lots of other tarot readers. If anyone claiming to be me asks you for anything at all, money, e-gifts, donations, it is not me, it is a scam. I will never solicit for personal readings. I do not do personal readings, okay? So I also do not have Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram, or Patreon. So if anyone contacts you regarding those platforms or for anything at all, it is a scam. Please report them. Now, this reading is a little bit different. As I said, I've already meditated on your cards. I'm going to be using some sound in a moment to cleanse your space and mine before I start this reading. So I just want you to be aware in case you have headphones in or anything like that. I don't want to hurt your wonderful ears. So please be ready. I'll give you a moment and then we will begin. Okay, my beautiful Sagittarians, so this is the Lionsgate portal reading. The portal is already open. It opened on the 26th of July, but the strongest point will be the 8th of August, the 8/8 portal, okay? That is a time for a huge third eye awakening, an opening there. Now, it is when the sun is in Leo and the brightest blue star, Sirius, move closest to the Earth. They align with Orion's belt and also with the pyramids of Giza. So it's a very, very strong magnetic time. It's a time for dramatic new beginnings, letting go of anything that is holding you back. It's a true time for empowerment and strong manifestation, like a laser focus on goals, dreams. Your heart is actually in alignment with everything that you're hoping to achieve. And you've got courage, strength, and self-expression is very important as you move forward. Now, 8 is the number of empowerment for self. It's also the sign of infinity and amplification when it comes to abundance. What does it mean in particular for you, Sag? Well, it's a time to dream big, okay? You're actually given an extra burst of luck and abundance, but also, you know, you can go after your goals and dreams. I feel like you are expanding your horizons during this time. I feel like you are almost like a whirlwind, expanding your projects and your self-belief. And you may be taking on a lot of projects or a lot of things that you would like to do. So don't overwhelm your wonderful self. But I feel like this is a step in the right direction. It gives you the courage to dream big or, go after those goals and dreams because I feel like it's a long time coming for you, Sag, to receive a huge amount of luck and abundance. They want me to go again. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Now we have the energy is gaining momentum. A new start is coming. Communication is key. Time to take a breath out. They want me to go 2 more. So, okay. That's a lot of cards, but let's see what they want to give you there. It says here, you are good enough. Most important message of all, okay? You come into that realization as we hit that 8/8 Lionsgate portal there. So a transformative time for your prosperity, but also there's major change when it comes to truth. Being truthful with yourself, being truthful with your goals, your dreams, and know that you are good enough to fulfill whatever it is you want to do. And you know what, Sagittarius? Even if you don't know what to do, because some people, they haven't discovered what pathway they're meant to be on yet, or they haven't discovered anything that really sparks some inspiration in them yet. That's okay also. The moment will come when the moment is right to manifest, okay? So don't be sitting there thinking, well, I don't know what I want to do yet. That's okay. That's okay. It will make itself known to you and you will make yourself known to it, and vibrationally you will attract each other. A new start is coming, okay? So that is what the portal is all about. Energy is gaining momentum. So as I said, things are going to go a little bit faster for you. It gives you in particular an opportunity to dream big there. But just be mindful of taking on too much, because when things go pretty fast, you could overwhelm yourself. Communication is key, so your voice is very important at this time. And we will go deeper and find out what that entails. We've got time to take a breath out. Okay, so as I said, make sure you take some time to rest, recuperate, but get ready for things to go a lot quicker than you have been going. You may have been going at quite a pace for a while, but take that breather because things are about to go a little bit faster for you. It's time to take action. Okay, so when you take action, especially this reading's good for the next 6 months, next 6 weeks. So I feel around about week 4, there's going to be something that comes your way, some sort of news that comes your way that allows you to move forward, but it's going to be fast changes, okay? Really positive ones as well. That's Aries energy right there. Conclusions are within a reach. So whatever it is that you've been working really hard on, as I said, there's some sort of news that comes your way that allows you to go faster, but also completion, success, abundance. Your dreams, your goals are starting to formulate and show up in some sort of accomplishment energy there. We've also got be bold to make the first move. So whether that's on your goals, dreams, whether it's in love, or whether it's just taking action to change something in your life, no matter how small, no matter how big, one little change, actually a small step in the right direction, is going to lead you to greater rewards later on, and your future self will help you and thank you. Hold your vision, very important. Hold your vision. Dreams, goals, whatever it is that you've got in your mind's eye that you want to accomplish, whether it is to manifest new love, whether it's to manifest money, whether it is to manifest a long-held dream, hold to that vision. Do not give up. You're nearly there, as it says. Conclusions are within reach. So they want you to hold fast to your visions there, okay? Now, excuse me, I do apologize. I'm still on the mend. I've got this little cough. It will go eventually, but I do apologize. So thank you for bearing with me. Now, let's go and see what else is coming your way. Just so you're aware, I'm using the Moonology deck. That's the one I've just used. This is the one I'm using at the moment, is the Sacred Destiny Oracle deck. And then we've got we got the White Witch Tarot, and we've got the Good Tarot there as well. How would you like to receive? Okay, so first card is Illumination, then we have Embracing. Really interesting. If you've got Taurus in your chart at all, Sag, Illumination and Embracing came up, but it's really interesting because Embracing has pretty much come up for every sign. So that is being open to the abundance and the luck that is coming from the Lionsgate portal. 8th of August is actually considered the luckiest day of the year, and actually it is... oh yeah, Taurus got forgiveness as well happening there. They want me to go 2 more in this situation. That's double 2. That's interesting that they want 2 more. Okay. We have Diligence. Oh my gosh. Taurus got every card that you just got. Forgiveness, Embracing, Diligence, and Illumination, just so you're aware. We've also got Simplicity, and we've got Security. Okay. Now this is wonderful because this is in your outcome position. Now, just as I was talking, this reading is not about seeing visions for people or people's names or connecting. It's to connect on the energy of the collective. But they just saw me. They just showed me a microphone. Okay, and I felt like I heard my voice in double vision. Not double vision. That's not a thing. It's almost like in surround sound. That's what I mean. It's almost like I heard my voice in surround sound on a microphone, but it's interesting. It was louder in the right ear. Now, I don't know what that means, okay? Either your voice is very important, communication is key, or you work with microphones, or you're about to give a presentation or something in the next 6 weeks. Your voice is important. It's very, it's very necessary that you express yourself in your own individuality and your own authenticity. So maybe that means you're going to, when sometimes you're giving a presentation or something and you are actually giving out your energy, but all of a sudden you become aware of what you're saying. It's almost like it's really loud in your right ear or something. I feel like you're becoming aware of the way you express yourself and the way that it is important what you say to others. Okay? I feel like you're going to be very heard in the next 6 weeks, because sometimes, Sag, I get an energy that you may feel like... sometimes you may feel like you're wearing an invisible cloak, like nobody sees you, nobody really hears you. You're like that little force in the corner that's just getting on with your stuff. And you may feel like, hello, I'm here, but actually you're a force to be reckoned with. So don't be, I know it's easier said than done to say don't be feeling like that, but I feel like people are going to take note of your voice and your intentions and who you are in the next 6 weeks. I feel like people are going to hear you and they respect what you have to say. So whatever area that sort of resonates for you, that's what they're giving me right now. Now we have Illumination. This is your protagonist energy. Okay, so something is coming to light, but also you're seeking the light. You're finding inspiration or motivation, drive towards whatever it is, a goal or a dream. You're finding a way, okay? As I said, it's time to dream big, because there's no point in dreaming small, because, you know, all the small stuff's going to take care of itself. Have those sort of greater desires and they will be fulfilled also, but it's about illumination. Now, that is kind of an energy of the Star card, which is about a renewal of hope. So you may have had a real test of faith recently, my beautiful Sag, and felt like things were a little bit confused or clouded, and you may have felt a little bit of negativity hovering around you recently. As I said, sometimes you may feel like you're invisible, or that you've been wondering, where do you fit in terms of your circumstances. All will become clear and actually more positive, okay? Illumination, there is a really calm energy that is coming towards you in the next sort of 2 weeks. There is kind of like a wonderful energy that, I don't know, everything just becomes super clear, and it's almost like the light you seek brings a new phase into your life. I really think that comes from the portal itself, where there is inspiration, ideas are just sparking, you're in the spotlight and you're having faith, miracles are working behind the scenes, and everything just comes to light and starts to work, okay? But I feel like you're seeking it. You're seeking a brighter day. I also feel like some Sagittarians out there are seeking new places to live with a new view. Now, that may have come up in your general reading, because I see someone actually searching for a new home that gives a view. So either you're leaving the city to become someone who lives in rural settings, or you're trying to get closer to water, or something that's really, I mean, as humans, we would all love that. But I feel like this is something that you're working towards, or something that you're planning, and you may have been searching for it on and off over the last couple of months. So if that is you, I feel like you're going to find something that's actually going to surprise you. And I feel like you may move a lot quicker than you expected, is what they're giving me. So whether you've given yourself a timeline of maybe you'll move at the end of this year or beginning of next, it may be a lot quicker than you expected, or if you're thinking of moving in 2022, you may find yourself moving closer to 2020, the end of 2021. So just be mindful of that energy. It's actually very positive energy that's coming towards you. Now, this is the resistance position, the challenge position, and it's embracing. Okay, so sometimes, Sag, I'm going to pull a card on this in particular, but sometimes you have, and please don't shoot the messenger when I say this, you have a problem with receiving, whether that's receiving compliments, whether it is receiving, abundance, whether it's receiving help. You're so independent. I love your energy. You're so, you march to the beat of your own drum. You're a nonconformist. You don't people please. You got this. You're always that wonderful, tenacious warrior that goes off into the fray, fights for the rights of people, the underdog, fights for yourself, loves your freedom, is very strong in your emotion, passionate, kind. You're an achiever. And sometimes it's okay to sit back and receive, Sag. And I feel like sometimes embracing, being open and a receptacle for that energy to come towards you is something that you may have difficulty with, or you've had difficulty with recently. They want you to open up to receiving, to embracing the new dawn. So if there's some sort of leap of faith that is required in your world, or you're searching for the light, which I feel like you are, because illumination and embracing, if you see that storks represent something new coming into your world. And, it is really positive, but there's a resistance here. Now, whether that is a resistance to take a leap of faith, which is not like you at all, but you may have lost hope in a certain direction, or felt that, you felt unfulfilled and maybe it's not going to happen. Perhaps it's going to go, as I said, it's going to go a little bit quickly for you, Sag. Now, you don't mind pace. You're a fast kind of paced kind of person, but some things can go too fast. So I'm just going to pull a card on this. They really want you to see like all the fireflies, the start of something magical that is wonderful and new, even though it's different. Even though it is a dramatic new beginning, it's empowerment and it's aligning yourself with your heart center. So I'm just going to pull a card on that before we move forward. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Three of Pentacles. So Three of Pentacles is about teamwork. embracing perhaps new friends or a new team, or working towards something. Perhaps there's 3 of you, you and 2 other people who are coming together to do something, and it's put you out of whack. Temperance is your card, Sag. So perhaps you're opening yourself up to a new way of working, or you're thinking about setting up a business with 2 other people, and you're a little bit concerned. You may resist it for a little while. You're not sure of the energy. Temperance card indicates this is a disruptive new beginning at first. It feels maybe chaotic, or even you're feeling out of control with it, but they want you to embrace it. Okay, the challenge is to embrace this, because it actually leads to a lot of security. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. The Hierophant in reverse. Now, the Hierophant in reverse is rebellion. It is, kicking back, against the norms, and kicking it back against traditions. So you're very original. You're very unique in your energy. Maybe you feel like to join this team would be to swallow up your individualism, and that's not something that you're currently happy with. But just to let you know, you will not lose your sense of self. Okay, whatever it is you're building, they're indicating that it will be very, very successful. Don't compare yourself to others, okay, because that actually leads to a lot of chaos. And how'd you like to receive? Thank you so much. Look at that. There's a wonderful new opportunity coming towards you, whether it means you partner up with a new team, or you're used to working for a team and you're actually deciding to go solo. Whatever your dynamics, it feels like it's a shift to the opposite. Okay, you're kicking back against something, and the 4 of Cups indicates that where you're feeling right now is bored, restless with the system, and you want to inject something different in your life, but you're not sure how that's going to happen. You're not really sure. You're feeling unfulfilled right now with everything that's presented with you. So whether these options, joining a team, or sometimes comparing yourself to others, which normally, Sag, that's not the sort of energy you embody, but you may have been doing it recently because you're feeling restless. You may be looking at what other people are doing in order to find fulfillment. Spirit's indicating that there's going to be a nice surprise for you that comes towards the end of that 6 weeks that allows you to be more emotionally fulfilled, and it brings an opportunity from nowhere. Okay, so keep your eyes peeled to receive, because as you can see, this card, the 4 of Cups, this person's embracing nothing. They're looking at the things that are not fulfilling. The arms are closed. They're closed off to receptivity. So they want you to be open to embracing this new energy that's coming into your life, because it's really, really positive, okay? Now, whether you are separating from a higher level of commitment, because sometimes if it's in relationships, there may be some sort of piece of light that comes towards you, information that comes towards you that makes you separate from something, whether it's a relationship, a high level commitment to a job or a person or a friendship circle. They're indicating here that there's something more fulfilling. Walk away from anything that's not fulfilling for you. That rebellious side to you, it can work in your favor, but it can also work against you. As long as you are being your wonderful individual self, keep yourself open to the good stuff, okay? Because there is a lot of good stuff coming towards you. Now, excuse me. We've got forgiveness, okay? Now, forgiveness is a very difficult path. Often we want to forgive, but we find it's very difficult to enact in all areas of our life, whether it is in family situations, work situations, friendship situations, love situations. It's very difficult to swallow our pride and be the bigger person and let go of any hurt and forgive the other party. Some people are good at it and some people are just not, okay, Sad? So they really want you to look at where you need to forgive in your life. Not just others, but yourself, okay? There's a surrender here. Now, forgiveness actually comes, is very important to yourself in terms of releasing baggage, lightening your karmic load. You don't have to sort of forgive a person, for example, who did you wrong and really hurt your heart, and actually make peace with them and actually physically shake their hand or write them a message and say, you know what, let's bygones be bygones. You don't have to do that, okay? It will be nice if you find yourself in a position to do that, of course, but what they Spirit are indicating here, that by forgiving the situation, you actually lighten yourself, you lighten the stress, the exhaustion, the burden that you've been carrying with this, so that you can move forward, okay? So it's a cathartic energy. They want you to release any thing to the universe. I'm going to pull a quick card on that. So for example, if you're separating from something and you've had a real epiphany moment here, release it to the universe and it will be dealt with. Okay. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide? Of course, if you want to reach out to someone you haven't heard from in a while because you and that person have fallen, out for whatever reason, and if you feel, because it's in your outcome position, there is forgiveness coming here. If you feel like you want to do that, of course, by no means do that. The Devil card in the reverse. Release your attachments and anything that's holding you back. So the Devil card, basically, the Devil card doesn't mean anything is evil or, connected really to the devil. It basically means anything that's attached to you that is holding you back, that is, making you feel, it's controlling you, or that you feel obsessed with, or that you feel you cannot move on from. So they're basically saying release. Release that energy, that's holding you back. We can break the chains to our past, and even if someone told you a lie about 10 years ago, and sometimes you think back to it and go, I wonder what that person's doing. They were such an MF for lying to me like that. I did nothing to them. I was a good person. You can actually let go of that and forgive that person. Okay, when you think back to it, sometimes there may be something attached to it. They just want you to look at that. Okay, you don't have to contact that person. But if you want to, of course you can, but that's your call. They're just highlighting it. Now we've got diligence, okay? Now diligence indicates a closer look at something, whether it's your plan, whether it is your goals, your dreams, whether it's your friendships, whether it is your love relationships. It basically means diligence, means investigate something further, see beyond the smaller details, see the bigger picture, see the bird's eye view, and see where you may be clouded. When you do your due diligence on something, you're seeing things from a greater height so that you can see all the variables in play. So I feel like you will be seeing a broader picture here that allows you to elevate, to fly, Sag, and be very, very successful. I feel like this is across the board in all of your life. You're going to see where you got it good, and you're going to see the parts where you're feeling not so fulfilled, and you're going to take action to change those areas to make things feel more emotionally fulfilling for you. Interesting. Okay. They're asking me to look at patterns in your world that are unexplainable. Because they're actually showing me right there, like crop circles and things. And I know it's like a phenomena that can be explained in some circumstances and may not be explained in some circumstances, no matter what you believe about crop circles. What they're indicating here is they want you to look at patterns in your life that may have just sort of appeared from nowhere that you may feel you need to take a closer look at, whether they're healthy patterns or whether they're not. They just want you to have a look at that because it may be clouding your happiness is what they're indicating here. Okay. Now we've also got simplicity. Now, things do not need to be complicated, Sag, and you prefer when life is not complicated. The outcome of your position means things are going to get a whole lot easier for you. If you felt like you've been that warrior struggling away and that things are not working out in your favor and you've had to keep fighting the good fight, you're going to get a chance to breathe. Your guides have got you, okay? Whenever you see feathers show up in your world, your guides and your ancestors are showing you they've got your back, and actually they walk with you. You're not alone in these situations, but things are going to get a hell of a lot easier in the next 6 weeks for you, and things are just going to work out in your favor. Also, they're just giving me this word. It's very important. Actually, even them just giving me the word made me adjust who I am as well, and the word was breathe. Sometimes we just forget to breathe, and that's in life. We get nervous about things or we're focused on things. Sometimes if you can find 10 minutes in your day, Sag, each day to just breathe and think about nothing in particular, just your breath, okay? So simplicity is what's happening here. Insecurity. The universe is bringing you what you need to become more secure in the future. There's going to be something that really sets your soul on fire. The passion within your soul is actually going to either, it takes the form of a new project or a goal being accomplished or a dream being realized, or, whether you're manifesting new love or whatever it is you're hunting for, whatever it is you're trying to gather in your world, it actually brings a lot of security and peace. and also a brighter day. But it's about seeing the bigger picture, not just being invested in the details all the time. When we sometimes we get so bogged down by all the details that when we look up at the bigger picture, we think, whoa, we've got a huge mountain to climb. Okay, but if we actually see the broader picture and sort of go, you know what, actually this is manageable, and now I can work on this area, and then I can work on this area, and it's almost like you streamline, you compartmentalize parts in your life to work on at a time. You don't have to do everything all at the same time, Sag, okay? Because that leads to frustration. We're on a wheel where we're like, we need to do this, we need to do that, oh my gosh, and I haven't done that, and I promise I'll get back to this person, and breathe. Set some intentions. Even if you write a list, and Sag, you know what, I feel sometimes you like lists, but also sometimes you want to like burn that list right out and throw it out the window. You know, I feel like a list could be a good thing for you in the next 6 weeks, because I feel like you're going to be taking on a lot of things, as I said right at the beginning. Dream big, of course, because you have great achievement here, but also take some time to breathe and don't take too much on. Write a list. It's okay to set intentions to do things for Monday, and then by Wednesday you're doing something totally different for yourself, okay? Now, security is what you're searching for. Security is what you're going to find, okay? Now, they really want me to focus on the cave paintings here, okay? Now, I hope you can see this when I show you, but it is about like mankind searching and hunting for things and working together. But also there's a harmony here, because all of those creatures, it feels like this person is flying a flag rather than hunting. So I feel like there's peace here. You're not going to have to go searching or fighting or hunting for things. I feel like things are just going to exist and come towards you, okay? Be safe in the knowledge, they said, that it's going to come towards you. You're already working towards it, Sag. You don't have to take your foot off the pedal, but things are going to get a lot easier for you, and there's going to be peace. Trust in the laws of the universe. Okay, so let us go on and see what energy we got coming through there. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, God Angels. We have the Sun card. It's not an accident that illumination and the Sun card, which is also illumination, comes at the same time, crossing itself in the same position. There's an awakening here for you. You're in search of your happiness, and you're going to find it, okay? I will clarify that energy in a moment. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Sagittarians? What do they need to know regarding this energy for the Lionsgate portal? We have the Magician card, okay? Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Thank you so much. Strength card. They wanted 2 more. Wow. They want another shuffle. They said 2 more shuffles, so that's unusual to get so many. Wow. Okay. You can't have all the cards, Sag, just like Scorpio energy. If you've got placements in Scorpio, perhaps there's something in this reading for you as well, because they had a lot of cards too, which is unusual, but they asked me for it, so I'll give it. Now, the Sun card, this is basically, if there was a card that embodies the Lionsgate portal, it's this. You got this card, and so did Leo, okay? Both fire elements. It's not, you know, I haven't even done the Aries reading yet, so let's see what happens there. But the Sun card indicates happiness. Now, you may have been going round and round in circles on something, maybe feeling unfulfilled, or maybe feeling frustrated that things have not been happening in the time frame that you've been hoping for. And sometimes you may have lost your belief, not just in yourself, but in the way forward. The way forward is going to be illuminated. There's going to be a huge awakening here for you, and there's a lot of abundance. These are the 2 most, apart from the card abundance, which is in there, illumination is one of the most positive cards in this deck, along with this Sun card. The Sun card is the most positive deck in any of the tarot decks there. This is a time for blossoming, embracing the joys in life, and being positive, leaving that confusion behind. And if you've been dealing with any sadness recently, because I feel like you have been, Sag, I feel like you've been having waves of really questioning your path and feeling the emotion take over at moments. They may have been quiet moments when you've been on your own, but they've been moments all the same. I feel like there's a lot more positivity to come towards you, okay? And you are stepping in the right direction for it. If you're asking yourself, are you on the right path? The answer is yes. If things become so uncomfortable, it just means you need to tweak the path and make changes to find a different route. You can still have the same intention, but it just means the way forward, if it's feeling really uncomfortable in a way that is really negative, it's like, okay, let's change direction and do it a little bit differently. But if it feels uncomfortable but also exhilarating and exciting, it means you're on the precipice of something big. Intuition is key in every situation. Now, the Magician card. The Magician card is this Aries energy. It is a card of doing. It is a card of confidence. It is a card of action and achievement and always going for accomplishment. This is the challenge. Embracing. You're always going after things, Sag, at high speed. Sometimes it's okay to receive, okay? The Magician card indicates that whatever you've been focusing on, trust in the universe that you're turning your visions into reality using inspired action. You don't need to go a mile a minute. Sometimes you got to just breathe and let things come towards you. I use this sentence a couple of times, but it came up recently for somebody in the collective who reached out. So I messaged them back, and my guides gave me this sentence, and they're giving it to me again. A watched pot never boils. If we try and fight for something and focus on it with such crazy intention that we cannot think of anything else, we're actually not allowing the dream to breathe. Things need time to breathe, to ruminate, to come towards you, okay? So if you feel like things are not happening in the time frame you're hoping for, it's time to take a step back, breathe, allow things to just simply be, and then things actually start to shift and come towards you. Trust in the knowledge that the universe has got your back. Whatever it is you're magnetizing, be open to receive it, because it's about to come towards you in the next 6 weeks. You're going to start to see the sprouts of it taking shape, so you'll know that you're on the right track. And feathers are important. You're going to be seeing a lot of feathers in the next 6 weeks, okay? So keep your eyes peeled for that. Now, the outcome position, strength. Strength can be attributed to patience, but also it reminds you that you've got the courage to go after your goals and dreams when the moment is right. You don't need to control the issue. You may have been struggling recently with a lot of things, anger, fear, but this means you got this, okay? Trust in the divine. Love yourself fully, unconditionally, respect yourself, and know that your heart chakra, your third eye chakra is being activated as well. And then the final stage is surrender to the universe, okay? Follow your heart, see the vision, and know that the universe has got you. Surrender, that deep knowing, the crown chakra, okay? Also, we got the Temperance card. So this is you coming back into balance after a period of feeling chaotic or out of control. The Temperance card is patience, but during that time where nothing was happening, it gave you an opportunity to re-examine your priorities in life. Do you still want what you're going after? If you don't, it's okay to change your direction. That doesn't mean you failed. It means you came to an epiphany, a realization. It means you did a plot twist. You're in control of this. It doesn't mean that things didn't work out. It could also mean that you're tweaking, as I said, parts of your plan. You still got the same intention to get to the same outcome, but you may have to find a different route. And that's okay. That's why things happen in slow motion sometimes, to give us that opportunity to find the best route to get what we want and what we need, okay? So as you can see, wherever there was some anxiety, this is going to be transmuted into peace by following your heart, okay? That dove there. Now, we've also got the Emperor card, so completely bossing up, Sag. If you're a part of a team, for example, and you're thinking about going solo, this is an entrepreneurial card, so you may be getting your own goals or dreams off the ground, your own business off the ground. I feel like you're a natural born leader. Sometimes you may feel like you're not ready to take on that responsibility, but the universe says you got this, okay? There's going to be a lot of success towards you, but you're keeping your eye on the prize. Yes, there may be a bit of fear, but there is not one human being on this planet who didn't start with an idea that thought, this is so big, I wonder if I can achieve this. And then there's a little bit of anxiety, but they still do it. No matter what their game face looks like, no matter what their poker face looks like, they still have that deep-rooted fear of, what if this fails? But what if you fly? Everybody feels the fear, they do it anyway. Some people make it look really effortless. Some people, they struggle with it. It still looks effortless. You cannot tell with the fear, but whatever it is, I feel like you're still going for it, and it's going to be very, very successful, Sag. You got this, okay? Now, the Emperor card also can mean there's maturity here. Stepping into a role of responsibility if you're going for a new job, or it can mean, if you're looking for a divine counterpart, that you are coming into an energy where you feel a lot of love for yourself, you feel good in your own skin, and you're mature enough now to accept the true love that is meant for you. We also have the Star card. You've done a lot of healing, but the Star is again inspiration, okay? The stars are actually aligning for a more positive, abundant time for you, and I feel like there is a renewal of hope. So where there has been confusion, as I said, I feel like there is light, and I feel like there's a solution. Following your heart, and especially your communication, is very, very important in the next 6 weeks. But I feel like you're stepping into the limelight. You're someone who is an influencer. Your voice has the power to move people, Sag. You're very wise. I keep saying this in all of the readings lately because they keep giving it to me, that Sagittarius, the root word is sage, to be wise. You have knowledge. You don't sometimes even know where you got this knowledge from, but it's intrinsically deep within you. And if there's something that you don't know, you're more than happy to research it and find it out. So I feel like knowledge is key, but also that deep knowingness within you actually allows you to be very influential in your world or in your goals, your dreams. And I feel like you're moving towards fulfillment and success, okay? Now the Moon card is about illusion. And this is a very important time for Lionsgate. It's about the truth. Major changes based on truth. It's almost like ripping off the plaster to see what is really true. No denial, okay? Facing things head on. And Sag, that's what I love about Sagittarians. They do that all the time. You're really authentic. You're like, you call a spade a spade. You know exactly where you're at. You know exactly what you're capable of and where you want to go and how to get there. The Moon card indicates sometimes you may be a little bit defensive in the next, we'll run about week 5 from now. I feel like you may be defensive because of some of the changes. They want you to open up and embrace it. The Moon card indicates that there is some sort of opportunity that lies hidden in the shadows right now, and you know, it's almost like the universe is working things out behind the scenes to move mountains to get you to where you want to go. I also see you gravitating towards water in the next 6 weeks. It actually is calling you. So you may have thought, even if it's you go by a pond or a river or, you know, the sea, if you can get there, if you're lucky enough, I feel like it actually replenishes your soul. But what they're giving me with the Moon card is, whatever you've been frustrated on, I feel like illusions, there's going to be sort of a light, a clarity, and your intuition will carry you to where you need to be, where you need to go, and that place is success. The Chariot card is motivation. It is drive. If you've lost your mojo in the last couple of months or in the last year and a half, 18 months, I feel like you're finding that spark. I feel like you're overcoming any challenges you've had, and I feel that you are motivated to move forward with willpower, determination, and you've got what it takes to achieve your goals and you know, overcome any self-doubt or even feelings of defeat in certain areas. There's going to be a change here that shows you that you're on the right path and that there was nothing to worry about, okay? That you've got this, things are going to be secure. I feel like also there's either two other people or a group of people that actually comes towards you and you create something really awesome, whether you're getting a new job off the ground or whether you are you got some new ideas that involve other people. Soul tribe members will gravitate towards you naturally, Sag, which is quite exciting. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Sagittarians? What do they need to know? Thank you so much. I'm truly grateful for the messages so far. Thank you so much. And they said, that is all. Thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. Now, we got love. Another Leo card. Really interesting. Beautiful energy here. Excuse me. So, the Lover's card. Now, in terms of general energy, Sag, you're loving yourself. You're finding out what makes you happy. And you're basically presented with a set of choices, because the Lover's card used to be called the choice. So you're being given... Now, I don't know if you caught that on camera, but there was, I think there was, I'm trying to emulate it. I think it was 4 knocks or bangs, some sort of knocks on the cabinet that I have behind me. Obviously, there's nobody there or nothing there, but I hope you caught it on camera. But basically, I feel like you're loving yourself. You've been presented with a couple of opportunities that or options there, and you're following your heart, which is most important. And I feel like it's going to bring you a lot of happiness. Okay, this is your choice to either partner up with another person in business or in love. If you're looking for love, there's an opportunity here. It presents itself for a soulmate interaction with somebody, because we got an ace of water here as well, so it suggests new love if you're looking for new love. If you're already with your soulmate, I feel like you're deepening your commitment to this person and you're seeing them in a new light. So I feel like it's quite a wonderful energy that the Lionsgate portal bring. Now the Lover's card also indicates, you may have had a struggle recently, and I feel like the right people or the right situations are going to be presented to you to make a choice. And I feel like you're going to be making the right one for harmony in your relationships, in your job situations, communication. I feel like you're having a very open communication with yourself and examining your motives and your values when you're contemplating which path to take, okay? As long as it fulfills your heart, you're going to be at peace. Now, this is the resistance position, as I talked about, the Seven of Earth. So with the Seven of Earth, they're asking you to look at your interactions with people and situations and the time, the energy, and the care that you give to situations. You may have worked really hard, patiently, diligently on something, and it's not been happening. There's been resistance, and you may have felt like whatever you're trying to manifest is just delayed or it's not going to happen. Spirit says, look at the way that you invest your time. Are you investing, all of your energy, your time, your love, your care, your focus in one place, and you're only getting like, one piece of, so for example, it's the Seven of Pentacles, but as you can see, there's only one pentacle there that's coming out. So, even in the Seven of Pentacles in the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot, there's 6 pentacles on a bush. This person is there. They've cultivated something for such a long time, worked so hard to grow it from seed, and it is blossoming, but the reward is 1 pentacle that lies on the floor. There's still more to come, so it means you still have a little ways to go. It's not over, so don't give up, but at the same time, they're asking you to look at your investment in it. Is it worth it? Whatever it is you're working so hard on and get little reward in. Looking at your relationships as well. Is there a lot of love that you pour into friendships or love relationships, and sometimes you feel like you're not getting anything back, or it's not reciprocated? Now, we do not give to get, of course, Sag, but there is an energy here of you looking at opening yourself up and not being the giver all the time. Make sure you sit back and let things come to you. We don't always have to, be the one who gives, the one who goes after. Okay, so just be aware of that. Now, as you can see in the sort of outcome position, we got the Ten of Air. The Ten of Air is a graceful ending. Anything that does not need to be in your life, you're gracefully letting it go. Okay, it's an epiphany. It's like an old way of thinking, you're releasing it. So if you feel like you're not enough, you're releasing that energy and believing in yourself. If there's friendships that you feel just don't fulfill you in any way anymore, you're not being selfish, you're being protective of your energy, and you're actually respecting yourself enough to say, it's okay. This person's not meant to be part of my journey right now. Maybe in the future, it's okay. Also, the Ten of Air is about forgiveness. It's about letting go of things that, are not really that necessary to hold on to, because it's just holding us back. It's causing pain. Okay, so they're just saying release it, and more feathers. Interesting, because then life gets more simpler when we don't hold on to the heavy stuff. We just don't need it. Okay, and that's when the right opportunities come towards us. Now, this is not going to resonate for everyone, Sag, and as I said, I didn't really want to pick up on energy that is specific to anybody in these readings. I want it to be about the collective, but all of a sudden they're indicating someone burning something. So if that's you, if you are burning, I don't know, if you're I don't know, straightening your hair and there's like a little bit of a burn, or whether you've left the gas on and something's burning on the gas, or whether you were burning paper or you burnt some incense, or there's something burning is what they're giving me. So just be mindful of your surroundings if you're listening to this at this moment in time. There's something in this message for you. Yeah, so the smell's gone away now, so I feel like it's going to be okay. Whatever it is positive. It's not that it's positive, they just want you to be aware of it. Okay, so I will leave it there. Now, the Ace of Water indicates that what is meant for you will never pass you by. I feel like this is unconditional love, loving yourself, but also letting situations and possibilities to come towards you. So the right opportunities coming towards you. Aces are divinely guided. They're gifts from the universe. So this is a proposal to do what you love. I feel like you're making a choice, and it's based on You know, for example, if you're faced with a couple of opportunities to do something that you love, you may be looking at what is the best option for you, you know, to give your attention to. What is the most rewarding situation to invest in? And you're letting go of the other opportunity and you're embracing the one that is meant for you, that will bring security. Aces, and also especially, seahorses, seahorses partner up for life. So that means there is some sort of longevity to whatever it is that's coming your way. Whether it's an opportunity, a dream job or a dream opportunity, or whether it's love. I feel like you're going to have choice, and I feel like you're really going to look at what is right for you, and I feel like you're letting go of anything that's not emotionally rewarding. So this is new love coming towards you, but it comes at a price, and the price is actually very rewarding. The price is letting go of things that you may have held on to for a while and no longer need, okay? And you open yourself up. So again, the challenge is embracing, to open yourself up wider. There's a lot of abundance coming towards you. I'm very excited for you, but it looks like your heart is leading the way, which is perfect for the Lionsgate portal. And financially, it's very rewarding as well. There's a lot of success here, a lot of movement forward, and things, as I said, are going to get faster. The Chariot card is a very fast energy. So whether you are finding a home that you want to move to and you find it a lot quicker than you expected, or whether it's a job that you were looking for and all of a sudden things are taking off, wherever there was stagnancy and nothing happening, all of a sudden there's major change, okay? Now let us see. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. We have flexible, and it's in the reverse. So it's number 19. Now number 19 is the Sun card, so it's in the reverse. So they're indicating perhaps you need to be a bit more flexible in order to see clearly or come out of that maze. I will read from the book. I don't want to tell you anything wrong, but I'm going to show you anything upright. So they're indicating here that egg for something new, and there's a maze. So it feels like the journey to get there, right, to something new, to take a leap of faith. But you know, you have to try many different routes before you get to the center of the maze. So as I said, it's about tweaking it. You know, you're still going towards the same goal. So as you know, in a maze, you start going one way and you're like, oh, I get to a blockage. So I turn back on myself and I go the other way and I come to a blockage. And I just turn back on myself and I found a way. I found a way through, and aha, I've got to where I want to be. I want to be by that new egg. I want to start something new or something more fulfilling. So I feel like whether you're hatching a plan or whatever it is, they want you to be flexible. They want you to tweak things to find a way. So you got it in the reverse though. So I'm just going to let you hear what it has to say. The reverse message, which is the protection message, number 19. And it says, teachability, open-mindedness, being adaptable without compromising what is most important. Now your protection message is, when you or someone else becomes too rigid, you lose the access to growth and untapped potential, and you find yourself in an us versus them scenario. Loosen up, open your mind and heart, and see if a more flexible approach feels better. Rigidity will set you up for a fight where there is only losers and no winners. Could you find a way to bring about a result that is mutually beneficial? Meet in the middle. Spirit makes a great mediator. Okay, so I feel like that's not just about having an argument with people or anything like that. It's about your goals and dreams as well. I really feel like this is the challenge, embracing. Now, whether that's embracing a new dawn, a new perspective, illumination, seeing things differently, from the darkest point there comes the light. I feel like it's about being open, being receptive to receiving, okay? I'm just going to give you a trinket before we close. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. Go ahead and endorse. Can you please guide? Ooh. One got caught in the corner there. Okay, so first of all, we got the dolphin spirit. So that is definitely an energy of Sag. Where do you need to inject a little bit more playfulness into your world? Now, dolphins are so intelligent. They've got very high Qs. They're so emphatic. They understand things on a different level. They understand things intuitively. And also, just like that diligence card, you know, dolphins have that sort of sonar that they send out to assess their surroundings as they move through the water, okay? So see the way more clearly, the broader picture, before you get to the details of things. So I feel like very important message with that dolphin spirit, and please look it up as well. They want you to actually have a look and see what it means to you in terms of an animal spirit totem, okay? Where would you like this? Where would you like this? They want it on the Lover's card. So I guess there's going to be an opportunity. So each opportunity will require you to sort of suss things out a little bit more, okay, or investigate things a little bit more. So just so you're aware, that's the message they got there. Now also we got the turtle. So slow and steady wins the race. So you may have felt like you were going slow for quite a while, but around about week 5, something comes up for you and allows you to go faster. Okay, whether it's a piece of news or whether it is, the go-ahead on something, whether it is you're looking for, I don't know, a mortgage for your property to buy or something just goes quicker. Okay, and also turtles, they often, whenever there's danger or they feel like there's something that they've got their shell to keep them protected, so you are protected at this time, but also they have their home on their back, as it were. I know that's a cliche, but they're indicating here that you may be moving home. I just get this energy of you planning to move home and working really hard towards it, and it kicking off a lot quicker than you expected. Okay, words like this, they want it on this card, which is security. Oh wow, yes, security. So you're protected at this time, even during the slow moments. And when nothing is happening, it feels like nothing is happening, there's still things shifting behind the scenes. That moon card says, the universe is working behind the scenes to bring you what you need. And a reflection, what is happening right now, the current conditions are not necessarily a reflection of the truth of what's really going on behind the scenes. So hold true to your vision. Okay, Sag? I'll leave it there. I hope something resonates in this reading for you. If it does, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press the little bell. That lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very important for me. Also, if you'd like to be in with a chance to win a free personal reading, all you have to do is complete something in August, no matter what it is, whether it is, fix that leaky tap or, fix the handle on the drawers in the kitchen, whether it is fix that light bulb that you've been meaning to sort of replace, or put a battery in your fire alarm. Whatever it is, please complete it in August, no matter when, because it actually gives a sense of making way for new energy because you're completing things. Also, if you could take some time to do something for yourself, whether it is cozy up on the sofa with a movie or a good book and a glass of wine or a glass of juice, and just really enjoy your own company, okay? Or take yourself out to a gallery or even walk in nature by water if you can, and just enjoy yourself in that moment, okay? You don't have to tell me about it if you don't want to. Just put the word completed and I will gravitate towards one lucky subscriber on the 27th of August, and we will leave it there. Thank you so much, my beautiful Sagittarians. Love and light.